Welcome to 2x. Today our topic is life and famous works of William Shakespeare. So let's proceed to the section. The most famous of all English playwrights was born in Stratford upon Avon in 1564. That means William Shakespeare was born in Avon in 1564. He is called the Bard of Avon. The Bard of Avon. Bard means poet. When he was 18 years old, he married Anne Hathaway, a farmer's daughter, from the nearby village of Shottery in 1582. And Hathaway was then 26 years old. That means uh, William Shakespeare was much younger than his wife at the time of his marriage. Initially, he earned a living as an actor before his first poem, Venus and Adonis. So, William Shakespeare's first poem is Venus and Adonis was published, and it was published in 1592. He became a partner in the New Globe Theatre. Later, he became an investor also, and he invested in the Globe Theatre that was situated on the bank of Thames, on Bankside, just south of the Thames. Though it was a risky trade, but it proved to be a very profitable deal for the poet or for William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was a playwright, one of the greatest playwrights, and you can say the greatest playwright, but he has stalwartship, craftsmanship in poetic creations as well. He published a quarto of 154 sonnets, of which sonnet 18 and 30 is very remarkable, and all the poems are undoubtedly remarkable and famous in the history of English literature, English language and literature. And the quarto of 154 sonnets was published in 1609. However, he wrote the poems throughout his career. Throughout his career, he engaged himself as a literary creator. But he is also notable for, he is also not also, but he is mostly notable for his dramatic creations. William Shakespeare's notable plays may be categorized as, there are different types and categories associated with the plays written by Shakespeare. First, early plays written at the very beginning of his poetic creation or literary career. Histories, historical dramas or dramas associated with the then history of Britain. Later comedies, Roman plays, dramas or plays written on the basis of legends and history of Rome. Later tragedies and lit plays. So let's check what were the creations created under the heads, or that can be categorized under these 6 heads. So let's have first early plays. The Two Gentlemen of Verona. It was published in 1590 and 91. Though utmost care has been taken on my part to give the exact date of publication, but these are the generally approximate date of publication of the plays given here. Next, Henry the Sixth, Part 1. It was published in 1592. Then published the Part 2 of the same drama in the same year, that is 1592. Next, again came Part 3 in the same year. Then come Titus Andronicus, 1592. The Taming of the Shrew, 1593. The Comedy of Errors, one of the greatest, one of the most important dramas of William Shakespeare. It was published in 1594. So his dramatic creation started during 1590s. Love Slavery is Lost, 1594 or 95. During this period of time, it was published. Romeo and Juliet, one of the most important love poems, love comedy. 1595. Richard III, published in 1592. It is his historical drama. Richard II, 1595. King John, 1595-96. Henry IV, Part 1. And look at here, all the names are the kings or the royal figures of Britain. Uh, then come Henry IV, Part 2. In the same year, Henry V, 1598-99. Then comes later comedies. A Midsummer Night's Dream. It was published in 1595. The Merchant of Venice. It was published during 1596-97. The Merry Wives of Windsor, 1597-8. Much Ado About Nothing. It was published in 1598. As You Like It. It was published in 1599 and 1600. Twelfth Night or What You Will, published in 1601. Next, Troilus and Cressida, 1602. Mirza for Mirza, 1601. All Is Well That Ends Well, 1604 5. Roman plays created by William Shakespeare. Julius Caesar, 1599, published in 1599. Antony and Cleopatra, 1606. Coriolanus, 1608. Then later tragedies. Hamlet, 1601. Othello, 1603-4. Timon of Athens, 1605. King Lear, 1605 and 6. Macbeth, one of the horrible as well as one of the uh, greatest tragedies created by William Shakespeare. And his late plays include Pericles, the Prince of Tyre, which was published in 1607. Next, Winter's Tale, published in 1609. Then Cymbeline, it was published in 1610. So friends, last but not the least, The Tempest. Is also another important works by William Shakespeare that's still read in school, college, and university curriculum. So today it was not an analysis, but it was informative in nature. Sometimes you search for the works or literary creations of William Shakespeare. So this presentation is for you, and I think this will help you in the long run to get informations about the dramatic creations of William Shakespeare, life and activities of William Shakespeare. So if you think that this one was helpful for post or helpful session for you, so don't forget to give a thumb, and if you like and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe it. Okay, thank you again for watching the video.